Aren't we all just matter and energy? Well, no. No, we're not. And you know we're not. You know that we cannot reduce reality, especially human beings, down to that which is merely physical. You can't reduce, to put it another way, mind down to brain. And the reason you can't do this is because the moment you try, you demonstrate that you're not simply matter and energy. Because matter and energy lack self-consciousness. Matter doesn't think about what it's like to be matter. Energy doesn't think about what it's like to be energy. Rocks don't think about what it's like to be rocks. But we contemplate the meaning of our lives. Now, it's absolutely true that there are people out there who have contemplated the meaning of their lives, who've reached the conclusion that our lives have no meaning. And every last one of them have wept over that truth. They have sensed that loss of significance. When you take the position that humans are nothing more than the random collision of time and energy and chance, and when our lives are over, we simply decompose and turn back into dust. One, you can't live like that. Two, again, the fact that this breaks your heart demonstrates that we were made for something more. It demonstrates that we are something more. Because that sorrow, that loss, is grounded in the capacity to imagine a better world. To imagine a better way to be. The truth is that we like to think of ourselves as matter and energy in order to escape the reality of our guilt. We would rather be innocent and insignificant than significant and sinful. But that, at the end of the day, is just plain foolishness. We have minds that are distinct from our brains. We have consciousness that's distinct from our brains. We have thoughts. I mean, think about that. If we were just matter and energy, let's suppose that were true for a moment. And let's suppose that you wanted to persuade me of that truth. I have a couple questions for you. One, why do you want to persuade me of that truth? What difference would it make to one conglomeration of matter and energy whether or not a different conglomeration of matter and energy believes that it is a conglomeration of matter and energy? Why would it matter to you? Secondly, if you did try to persuade me, if you did respond to this message and write a treatise arguing in defense of we're just matter and energy, you would once again be contradicting yourself because you would be appealing to my mind. You wouldn't say, Dr. Sproul, you're wrong. Let me inject this into your arm so that I can change the matter and energy in you so that you'll come to understand. No, you would make arguments, abstract arguments, from your mind to my mind through communication. That's what you do, because that's not what we are. We are not merely matter and energy. We have matter and we have energy. But we are bearers of the image of God.